If you woke up tomorrow and lost every dollar in your bank account, how long would you survive? Most people wouldn't last a month. And that's exactly why 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. But here's the shocking part. It's not because they don't make enough money. It's because they don't follow the financial habits that separate millionaires from everyone else. Today, I'm going to reveal the secret habits of the rich, the same habits that self-made millionaires swear by. And trust me, it's not about skipping your daily coffee. Because let's be real, if cutting out Starbucks made people rich, we'd all be billionaires by now. Instead, I'll show you what truly works. But before we get into it, let me ask you, do you want to control money? Or do you want money to control you? Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to be financially free. So stick around, especially for habit 5. It's the one thing that turns regular people into millionaires. Let's start with habit 1. How rich people think differently about money. The rich don't chase quick cash. They don't fall for get-rich-quick scheme. Instead, they ask, how will this decision impact me 5, 10, or 20 years from now? This is why they invest instead of just saving. This is why they build assets instead of spending on liabilities. Meanwhile, most people are out here treating their paycheck like a lottery win. Spending first, saving later, if there's anything left. But here's the real secret. Millionaires use a specific money rule to always stay ahead financially. And that brings us to habit 2, the 50-30-20 rule with a millionaire twist. You've probably heard of the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of income for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and investments. But here's what millionaires do differently. They flip the script. Instead of spending first and saving last, they invest first and spend what's left. Think of it like eating dessert first. But instead of ice cream, it's compound interest working in your favor. And speaking of investing, millionaires have a golden rule for multiplying wealth effortlessly. Let's talk about habit number 3, making money work for you. Most people work for money. Millionaires, they make money work for them. They do this by building income streams that make money even while they sleep. Think stock market investments, real estate online businesses, high-yield assets. Meanwhile, most people rely on just one paycheck, hoping their job will always be there. But what happens if you lose your job tomorrow? Would you have another income stream to survive? This is exactly why millionaires have a secret rule about income streams. And that takes us to habit 4, the 3 streams rule. Millionaires don't just rely on one income stream. They always have at least 3. Why? Because if one fails, they have 2 others keeping them secure. Here's a breakdown. Primary income, your main job or business. Investments, stocks, real estate, dividend income. Side income, freelancing, online businesses, digital products. Think of it like a 3-legged chair. If one leg breaks, you don't fall flat on your face. But even with multiple income streams, millionaires follow one golden habit that truly makes them rich. And that's habit 5, mastering the art of money multiplication. Here's the one thing that turns ordinary people into millionaires. They reinvest their earnings. They don't just save money, they put it into assets that grow exponentially. They let compound interest do the heavy lifting over time. Here's a real example. If you invest just $500 a month in an index fund with an 8% return, in 30 years, you'd have over $750,000. Do nothing, and your money still works for you. Meanwhile, the average person spends that same $500 on random stuff they forget about in a week. So ask yourself, are you using money to get richer or just letting it slip away? Because at the end of the day, your future depends on one simple choice. Now that you know the 5 millionaire habits, here's the real question. What will you do with this knowledge? You can either ignore it and stay where you are, or apply it and start building your future today. Success doesn't happen overnight, but if you follow these habits, your future self will thank you 1,000 times over. So, which step will you take first? Let me know in the comments.